very outspoken, not disrespectful to any of the fighters, but there's two fighters right now that we're gonna name the Charlo twins. I know you call them a certain name.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, you call them because obviously what's been going on and what happened at the stadium the last time. So could we possibly see it as well? Your son Jose Benavidez versus Charlo, or we could also see David.
That's what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to work hard. We're trying to look impressive in order to get those Charlos. Imagine the two brothers with the two brothers. That would be insane. So that's what we're trying to do, and hopefully Junior can take care of business on Saturday, and that's what we're gonna have. If that happens, it'll be a good fucking night of boxing.
You have a message for the Charlo twins right now? What would it be?
I have a message for the older one, the 160 that is trying to go to 168. He just posted that he wants to fight David. He wants to fight Boo Boo. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Let's make this fucking fight happen. Let's make it on November. It's an easy fight to make. Just shut the fuck up, man. You're just talking a lot of shit, man. Let's make it happen, man. We're here ready to go. If you say you want these fights, let's sign the contract and that's it, bro. It's an easy fight to make with the same company. He's just trying to confuse the fans,
Training camp coming around, as being the father and the trainer for so long with Jose.
Everybody's gonna tell you we had the best camp. We trained super hard for this fight. Everybody says the same. I feel that it's never enough for me, man. I'm very hard on my team. I'm very hard, and I just don't want to win a fight. We have to look impressive in order to go to the bigger fights. If I could, I would have done more, But thank God there's no injuries. Everything's here. We're here, We're going to perform. We're going to give the people what they want, a good fight. We're going to leave our hearts in there. We came to fight, bro. And that's what we're known for, to fight, So Danny Garcia's a two-time world champion too, He needs this fight, bro. He's already thinking about fighting
Charlo
and then this other one, Terence Crawford, and all these fights. We gotta look impressive too, in order to get those fights. Now, if Junior beats him, guess what? We also get those big fights. So I think it's a 50-50 fight. Both of them need this fight, so whoever wants it more is gonna get the victory.
Jose Jr., Benavidez Jr., was very outspoken a couple of days ago or yesterday. He would like the rematch against Crawford. Is that could be something lingering in 154 division?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean that was Crawford's closest fight. It was a very exciting fight. I think people will pay to see that fight again, and see a rematch. But first of all, we got to look good on this fight in order to get those fights with Crawford too. We got to take care of business here Saturday, and if he looks good, we'll definitely get a rematch with Crawford.
And that fight presented itself. It was a very competitive fight, right?
Yeah.
It's a very competitive fight, almost all 12 rounds. Obviously, the outcome was not in favor, but a lot of people put a lot of respect for Jose's name.
Yeah, you know what? He gained a lot of fans actually from that loss, and that's why, like I said, because we bring excitement to the fights. We come to fight, so that's why we get respect. I think people love him more than Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, to me, he's pound for pound, but who is he fighting? That was the hardest fight he ever fought. So I guarantee that the fans would like to see this again. But like I said, we have to look impressive Saturday.
Free VIP package to watch Canelo versus Triple G live in Las Vegas. Free tickets, free signed merch, free party at High Lounge, VIP access to the weigh-in. Big thanks to our buddies over at Stagefront for making this possible and partnering with us to go ahead and do this giveaway. You guys got to check them out. They put together some really cool VIP packages for the fights. Marcos, how do I win this? Click on the link in the description on this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms. Winners are announced August 31st. Now get back to watching this video.
Good to see you. It's been a while.
Thank
good
you,
to
man.
see you.
I'm super happy to be here at the Barclays Center, man, here in New York, man. All the love, man. Super excited to be here.
Everywhere you go, you got a lot of support. Your sons, David, Jose, who fights, obviously on Saturday night. You got Rayo. I know you said that you adopted him when he was like 14, 15 years old.
Like about 16 years old. Yeah. He's been with us, and now, he's what, 22? Now, he has a pretty good amount of fights now, and he's in a good level, fighting good people. He fights on the undercard of Andy Ruiz, in a pay-per-view fight. I think he already fought like about 2-3 times in a pay-per-view event, so that's something really good.
Speaking of real quick, he's caught a lot of big names in his division. One of them, obviously, that he wanted Rolly. Is that fight possibly going to?
Yeah, actually, the fights that I really want. We got to go little by little. But if they try to get in a fight with Tank, we'll definitely take it. But I think we still need a little bit more to keep working and get more experience in order to call Tank. But like I said, if the opportunity was there, we'll definitely take it right away. But what we're concentrating right now is more like a Rolly Romero, you know, Pitbull, and maybe even what's his name? The guy that just fought. I forgot his name. Garcia. Ryan Garcia. You know, that's another guy that you know will be definitely a really good fight for us. You know, really tough fights. You know. I'm not saying that, well, we're going to beat them, you know, whatever, you know, those are tough fights, but those are the type of fights that we're looking for. Like right now, Danny Garcia against Jose Benavidez, we're the B-side, you know, but we need those kind of fights, you know, we're not scared of nobody, we'll fight anybody. At the end of the day, we leave our hearts inside the ring, and we just want to give the fans good fights. We're just trying to protect their records, you know, they're cherry picking, you know, us, you know, we don't care if we lose or win, man. We know we're going to fucking go there and try to win, we're going to try to do our best. But that's what the people like, you know. At the end of the day, people remember the good fights, not who wins or who loses, you know. So that we just want to make history. We want to be known by not running from nobody and taking those big fights. All these other fighters will say, yeah, we don't want to tune up. We want to fight the best. But when it comes to fighting the best, they don't want to take those fights.